After our sunrise experience from King Kong Viewpoint, we made our way down to Lautan Pasir, or Sea of Sand, an area that looks like an apocalyptic wasteland. The elevation of Bromo sits around 2,300 meters, or 7,000 feet, so your lungs feel a little more strained than usual. Irene decided it might be more fun and relaxing to ride a horse and save her leg strength for the more than 250 stairs that were to come. Here's a view of the stairs to the crater rim, as well as Mount Batok, one of 5 volcanoes in the Bromo Tengger Semeru National Park. Finally, we began the arduous climb up the stairs to the rim. With lungs and calves screaming at us the entire time, I kept reminding myself that each step is a step closer to the top. We made liberal use of the rest areas along the way up to rest and enjoy the morning views. As I neared the top, huffing and puffing and sweating, I noticed a guy just casually climbing up while smoking a cigarette, his lungs already conditioned for using less oxygen. Finally, we reached the top of the crater rim and got our first look into the belly of this volcanic beast. The first thing you notice, well, maybe the second thing you notice after the strong sulfur smell, is the sound. It sounds like the ocean surf, loud and booming. The Bromo Tengger Semeru National Park contains 2 of the most well-known volcanic peaks in Java. Mount Semeru, which tops out at 3,676 meters, that's 12,000 feet, and happens to be the tallest peak in Java. And Mount Bromo, which is 2,329 meters, or 7,641 feet tall. But there are also 3 additional volcanoes, which include Mount Batok at 2,470 meters, Mount Kursi at 2,581 meters, Mount Watangan at 2,661 meters, and Mount Widodaran at 2,650 meters. Bromo sits inside the Tengger caldera, which is approximately 10 kilometers in diameter. Looking out from the crater summit, you can see the entirety of the Lautan Pasir. Finally, we put the drone into the air to get a view of the surrounding land, as well as to take a peek into the boiling crater of Bromo. With the drone safely back in its case, it was time to make our way back down and on to our next stop, Teletubbies Hill. The camera doesn't really show how steep the climb around the crater is, but let's say you wouldn't want to lose your footing. As we got back to the entrance to the stairs, we encountered some major traffic. Bromo is probably the most popular volcanic destination in Indonesia due to its relatively easy access. It took a while to make our way back down the stairs while hundreds made their way up. You might be wondering about Bromo's historic eruptions. Bromo's more recent eruptions included 2004, 2010 where there were several eruptions in November, 2011 and most recently in 2015 when the amount of smoke coming out of the crater intensified. I definitely wouldn't want to be on these crowded stairs when Bromo starts erupting. I've read different stats, but somewhere between 500,000 and over 800,000 people visit and enjoy the amazing and surreal scenery of Bromo and Bromo Tengger Semeru National Park. If you have the opportunity to visit, definitely do it. Pemandangannya luar biasa. After finishing our Bromo crater trek, we make our way across the volcanic sands to the south side of the caldera to a place called Teletubbies Hill. So named because it apparently resembles the background of the popular kids' TV show Teletubbies. We also get the drone in the air for some aerial shots of this unique landscape. The Teletubby savannah is actually pretty cool, so if you take a Bromo tour, don't pass it up, even if you're falling asleep from getting up at 3 a.m. Thanks for watching this episode on Trekking Bromo. If you didn't see our sunrise video, go check that out, and don't forget to subscribe so you won't miss any future episodes. On the next episode, we see how far we can fly the drone up Merapi, the most active volcano in Indonesia. We take an open-air Jeep tour, vintage US Army Jeep. We visit the Merapi Museum and learn a little history. We go inside the Merapi bunker, an abandoned concrete shelter. And finally, we get a little crazy and wet in the Jeep. So join us for our next exciting episode, coming soon.